Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. My name is SuperMcGee64, and we are back at it again with an extra trip through hell. As we're starting off with a little bit in Asphodel. So we're basically like a quarter of the way into this run. So before we keep going, let's don't forget to subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. Don't forget to hit the notification so you know when I'm going live. And don't forget to leave a comment if you want to. Right, now, let's head over and see if we can't do a successful run this time, because I think we can, but, you know.
Over here.
Oh yeah. Your dash creates a blade rift where you stand. Your critical effects deal damage. Your critical effects deal more damage to armor.
Got some zest.
Alright, nothing here. No fish I'm seeing. No fish. 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 Okay, key or... I'm gonna do... Yeah, obviously I'm gonna do darkness. Okay. Money or ooh, no. I think I just don't have the money to go see Charon, so obviously let's go way.
Something's amiss.
Death has come. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business? Scared I'll take more of them than you this time.
Oh, absolutely terrified.
Oh hey dog, good to see ya. My day off went decent. It was boring. I did get a haircut, so yeah, it was not that terrible. You know, like, it looks good. I won't show it here because I don't. Oh, I won by 1 point. Is he gonna move?
You took down more than I did.
Nice, I got more bonus health. Ooh, I do need to get more defense, so let's go to this route. How's your day, though?
Away we go.
Better than Thursday. Well, I hope your Thursday wasn't shit. Too shitty.
My cat.
All right, we made it. Understaffed. That's got to be rough.
I'll tell you something, cousin. If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just. She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs.
Your dash deals damage and can deflect. Your call briefly makes you impervious, and you know the call is usually really good. But if I find her again and she offers me the dash one too, I'll take that.
Not now.
Hermes.
I know you've heard a certain rumor from a very skinny individual who's uninclined to move. You best keep that one to yourself, all right? Or else our jig is up, and your father wouldn't like that, nor would you. So, cheers.
I talked to her twice, I think. So, I think you have to, I think you have to do it 3 times to get the crew ending, or at least, you know. Each time you enter a chamber, you gain a bit of wealth. Your god gauge fills up. Oh, that's rough. But the quick favor is
The haste of
necessary.
Hermes.
Security.
Not yet.
Oh, I got full health now.
Useless.
And my keep.
I can't go that route. I don't need money, so I'm going to go get more health. I'm not sure how many times you have to beat the game, but I do know, like, my rule of thumb here is if you get to see credits, or, you know, Persephone gets back, or, like, your dad says, I'm sorry for being such a cock, you know, that's when I'm going to consider that's, the game's finished.
Who's next? Not now. I'm empty.
Like, there's only so many. I'll probably do runs on my own, but I don't know if, like, how much story will be completed,
I can't.
you know, post-game. Because the way it works, the way I've read it, is even if you beat the game, you could still keep playing the game just to unlock everything. Aha! What's here?
Much better.
Oh, yeah. Special stronger can deflect, your dash deals damage and can deflect.
Hermes won't mind, will he?
Nice.
Just what I need. Palmed up. Bone Hydra, I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you? Back.
Yeah. Oh, I got the bulletproof one. I replaced the blade rift, you know, for it pretty much, just because it was available.
Not yet.
Alright, let's kill the Hydra. Done.
That's all the heads.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah.
We'll have you back here soon enough, I think.
Looks handy. To the top.
Looks like I also found a, you know, got one that spawns a Chaos Gate ahead of us, so at least that's that. Yeah, but the replay value of most, Supergiant games.
I got a car.
Nice. Like, you know, like, they've done one with Transistor and, Bastion.
Hit me.
So, like, there is a lot of repay value in their game, so.
In the name of Hades.
Extra encounters each time you use a special get hit for -5. Other words, game plus one of those. For the next 3 encounters, you take a lot more damage from that. Potential damage. I'm gonna do this one.
Nice try.
Because even if I don't use, like, the thing for my encounters, right? Like, any of my casts for my encounters, the least that can happen, like, the least that can happen is I lose health.
Mine.
Stop him, wretches.
You lot, huh?
I expected
Ah, it
more
was
from the
almost 70.
exalted.
It was almost 69.
Cheers.
Oh well, we tried. Oop, hang on. Sorry, I noticed someone was on. You know, let's see. Hello, I'll be watching. BOS says hello. I'll be watching periodically. Gotta go make toast and eat. Sorry. Oh, good to have B West watching occasionally. Or was that B West or was that Westy? No, it was Westy. Yeah, it was just, you know, older brother. Hermes! Well, the attack is faster. I'm gonna just use.
Felt that.
Let's go to Ares.
You and me, butterfly ball.
Behold our power.
Farewell for now, sinister butterflies.
So let's see. Go.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Attack looks doom. After slaying a foe, it's Burst of Agony.
Welcome.
Attack strikes 3 times in a pattern. You spin attack, charge attack.
Power.
Perfect. Neat. Next. Or gems. Passive slay throws and drop. That was scary. Let's see.
Keep them coming. Got to hold on.
Ares or only two left, I think. We haven't given anyone to is Dionysus and Poseidon. Oh, and Zeus. of those damn things. Jesus Christ, no. Here we go. Let's see. Grab Artemis's.
I can use this.
Go critical damage. Oh. Marked. Exit wound.
Better.
Off we go.
Rematch.
I always shall rise up to thwart your wicked plans, monster. What you say? To all our fans, we dedicate this fight to you. He thinks that he can vanquish us, Asterius.
Well, there goes one of my Death-Defieds. Ah, there goes another one.
We're not finished.
Bye, bitch.
That'll do. Some darkness. I can do this again.
If I get another 100 gold and one of those like little pools spawn up, I can get another Death-Defied back. Unlikely though. I don't exactly have high hopes. I was hoping, but you know, I have high hopes.
I can't. Need a cure.
I shall protect you, cousin.
I'll take it.
Let's see. So. Oh, there's a fish. Look at that. Fish!
Got a bite.
Another scuffer.
Maybe it's in here.
They might. I mean, I honestly don't know if the fish are tasty in this game. You sell them for gems, actually. It's just like one of the currencies in the game.
I meant to.
There it is already. Oh, what is this stuff? Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
If you find one of those pools that give you that like basically act as miniature shops, then yeah, no problem. Like. I really do hope they spawn somewhere above, like, you know, somewhere close, you know?
Cured.
In the medieval end times, there wasn't really any currency. It was more like, yeah, I mean, not a central currency. Eventually, the English pound was the dominant one for a while, since their empire seems to be ever present. But that mostly changed thanks to, I believe, the Gaza Canal incident. Oh, was it Gaza? Yeah. Like, or no, it was a Nile Canal incident, I think it was, yeah. Basically, it was like, that thing basically collapsed the entire English pound pretty much overnight.
Become unstoppable.
Special inflicts doom after using Death Defiance. Deal more damage from that encounter. Urge to kill.
Should be able to get back through here. Time to deliver the goods.
Yeah, exactly.
Which tunnel?
We'll get Demeter, and then we'll move on.
Not yet.
Alright, next floor.
Time to deal with Father's problem, I guess. In the name of Hades.
Special is stronger and inflicts chill when you have no damage and deal more. Ooh. I'm not feeling as competent as I should be, so we're gonna do.
She's defeated.
You're well familiar with my professional associate there with the boat, source of the recently departed. I bring them in, he takes them down.
Each time you enter a chamber, getting a bit of wealth, you deal dash more times in a row after taking down. You know. Suppressive fire. Now, well, you might as well just try it.
Vigilant Cerberus decides to look the other way this once.
See you, boy. I'm leaving, Father. Try and stop me.
He will. Always will.
Every blasted time.
What is it going to take for you to understand that your place is in the house?
Not yet.
Fuck!
You're under my protection.
Athena cannot save you from me, boy.
Can you help with something, Father?
Darkness.
Damn it.
I can't.
Darkness.
Quit with this, Father.
God, I just can't get out of the way fast enough.
Our last chance.
Oh, just kill me.
No, no!
Yep, he got me. Stop being a took, tool.
Got me again, damn it.
Well, just keeping watch over the puller sticks there, same as always.
Achilles, there's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
Ah, you have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like the spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir. Hope Orpheus is okay.
you.
No time to rest. The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nyx? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to accept.
I won't.
Why don't you go get out of here if you despise this place so much?
Hey, well, Jesus.
Sign of do so. Freshly caught, just for you, chef.
Oh, wow.
We're settled up.
I got some extra shit.
Anything good? Chthonic keys. It's a deal. Need more of those keys. This one's for you, Three Fates. I can do better. I can't do it. Done.
Alright, next round.
I think I'll try this one.
Healed.
Return.
Hey, hey.
Much else we can do here?
Thanks.
A mortal's life is short and fraught with pain. Is that truly the life you yearn for, boy?
What's life without a little pain?
Ooh, upgrade already. Your special does 57%. Oral charges up faster. Your attack hits twice but does not knock away.
Good as new.
What do we want?
I can take it.
A little chaos in the beginning.
You have that all-seeing artifact of mine, but in the old guise that the great Lord Zeus once used when he retaliated violently against
Organize each cat. Each time you use special get hit. The work. Next talk. So if I'll get more, basically the more foes, but after that any gems of darkness are worth more. Easy enough. Moving along, we're just feeling fancy free. Good times are abound, so why don't you come with me? Bing right along, bing right along. Oh, he's playing Emp's playing Resident Evil. Emp usually is the biggest Resident Evil fan and has almost encyclopedic knowledge of the series. It's kind of funny. It doesn't really matter how good the games are. He will play every single Resident Evil game. Which, yeah, I still need to play the Resident Evil 1 remake, by the way, as well as Resident Evil 8 and close off, Ethan's basically chapter, which, yeah, I'm willing to do too. But yeah, more than likely, I'm very more closer to doing Resident Evil remake than I am anything else, or even Resident Evil 0, which is a prequel.
Has evolved. Doomstone.
Too hot down there, you promise, little godling? We need you in good shape and spirits on Olympus here.
Yeah. Attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. No.
Love it.
Too much pink energy is dangerous. I never played League of Legends, but I've seen small clips of it in this game. It's kind of similar. League of Legends is really a knockoff of Defense of the Ages, or Dota on Steam. Which, ironically enough, is made by Valve, I believe. Anyway, well, or at least it was, it started out as a mod for Warcraft and then became its own. But, yeah, the top-down view is a bit deceptive since they also, League of Legends also uses it. The only difference really is the fact that it's more part tower defense, part MOBA. Like, it's basically a MOBA, so. If someone were to play, I mean, I would have to figure out how to play League of Legends, but like, I know a certain VTuber, GG Murray, has been trying to convince members of other HoloLive members to play with her, so it's almost like it's a running joke with her, pretty much. Even to the point where developers of League of Legends actually, they said, we support GG Murray's attempts to get Mount Mori Calliope to play League of Legends. At a glance, you think it's League of Legends, but no, it's like, again, the top-down view is something that, like, you know, that League of Legends created. That's just been a staple of video games for a while, you know? But I can see what you mean from a glance. You might think it looks like that. Well, Neever's League of Legends.
You found me, Artemis.
So, Aphrodite reached you first, did she? Sounds exactly like something she'd do. She has a knack for trouble.
You're special stronger with a 20% chance to do critical. You know what? I want a free grip.
That's who I think it is. Word is you caused quite the hubbub in Elysium, Prince Ed. Making the champion up there really work for it, I hear.
You could say that, I guess. Apparently word gets around. That Theseus, though, he doesn't care for me one bit, let me tell you.
I bet he'd like you better if you were a regular pushover. Ah, well, he'll learn, I'm sure.
No, League of Legends is not an MMO. League of Legends is more like, if you want to compare League of Legends to anything, it's more like a top-down version of Overwatch. Basically, it's a tower defense game where you and a team of up to 5 or 6 friends all pick different characters, and you fight each other's in arenas and basically take their territory, pretty much. So doesn't qualify as an MMO. Massive multiplayer online, which it is, but it's not like MMO. Which, if you're referring to MMORPG, it is not. In a sense that if it wasn't an MMO, it would mean massive multiplayer, which would mean tons of people playing all at once. When in the same lobby, which lots of the time it's usually up to 10 or 12, I think. So yeah, it doesn't really qualify as that.
Cheers, mate.
Chase them away, you did.
So it's more, again, it's a MOBA, not a MMO.
Thanatos?
Pardon the interruption. Remember, not a word of this to any. I'll handle this.
Cut it under control, thanks.
Yeah, so, but League of Legends... No, but yeah, no, it's not an MMO, because it's still massive multiplayer.
Too bad at this.
It's a MOBA, which is a multiplayer online base assault. No, like, it does have LPG elements, but it's not an not an RPG. You basically look every time you play the game, you unlock. Every time you play a round, you unlock, depending on unlock skill trees, pretty much, I believe. And you just pick the, like, for each character, and you lock them based on what role you need to fill.
Should help keep me going. What's new, Meg?
Ugh, I almost want to thank you, Zagreus. I thought you'd never change that blasted pact and leave me here in peace.
What, you mean you aren't lonelier without Electo's or Tisiphone's companionship? They seem so wonderful to have around.
They're tolerable each to some extent. About as much as I can say for you. Now let's the two of us.
I'm empty.
And good thing it's only Meg, because, while she does hit like a dump truck, her attacks are the most predictable.
I did it.
I'd say you're not, role-playing really is not just about fighting monsters. It's what the, role-playing really stems from, as you know, probably by now, or should, is literally, role-playing. You pick a class, you pick a race, you fulfill that role, and then you play the game. And it just so happens you complete tasks, and fight monsters in order to level up. That's generally what that means. But fighting monsters is only part of it. In Dungeons & Dragons, you can get XP for just, rolling really well.
Why not?
It's the grandfather of RPGs. So, pretty much, if you're going to, play a role-playing game or, base it off of anything, you can replace your game off of two, styles. A few styles. I joke that mostly you can pick either...
Love that sulfur smell.
The two best ones you can pick for if you're going to base a game off of in terms of stat building is either, Dungeons & Dragons or GURPS. GURPS is the other one that a lot of people say is one of the best RPGs of all time, because it essentially wrote the book on how to do, a generic, role-playing game. Which, it's funny because GURPS literally stands for generic, generic utility role-playing, I think.
Let me have it. In the name of Hades.
You cannot remind me, it's safe.
Acceptable decision.
The best RPG of all time. I think I think that was also the same one they listed, The Legend of Zelda, as the best RPG. But that again, I don't qualify it as an RPG because you don't build stats in that game. The only one I would consider an RPG is for a while was Breath of the Wild, was Zelda 2, or at least, until it to Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
Because all this time that I've been busting soars across the borders of your father's land, it's good to have the chance.
Yeah, well, again, I do agree. I think I do have that issue. Final Fantasy, or at least Final Fantasy VI. Oh, good. Oh yeah. Either that, or I saw something like that. Or a lot of people list it as the best RPG, but even though it's not, but because it's the Nintendo nerds. Anyway, like Final Fantasy VI is considered the best Final Fantasy game, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as good if Dungeons & Dragons wasn't, no, it didn't base itself off of Dungeons & Dragons, or at least its level up system. So yeah, there is truth in that. Oh, Poseidon! I can give him one of the little thingamajigs, little nectars.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
Again, the only exceptions I've made to that, there's only 3 games in the Legend of Zelda game that are really true RPGs. In my opinion, the only ones are Zelda 2, Tears of the Kingdom, like Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. That's it. At Tears of the Kingdom, you usually level up. Like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, you level up or at least get stronger based on the equipment you wear, and you get more equipment, and you get more. And leveling up basically means either getting more heart containers or magic. You know? Like, which technically, the other games have, but it's an aspect of it. But with the, all your gear, yeah, those increase with numbers. So, and each have different stats and everything. So, technically that, but that's a stretch. But again, Zelda 2 is probably the purest RPG out there in terms of Zelda. Because you level up your stats every time you basically every time you collect experience points, which the game gives you. Yeah, it may not be like stop, attack, but it's an action RPG. That's what it is. So, yeah, interesting, right?
I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I thank you, Uncle.
Alright, I just need Zeus and Dionysus.
Nephew, your cruel father, Hades, he's my elder brother, you know that. Not exactly the expressive type, but never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
The cast damage exposed in air. The more you dash damage exposed, and you see.
The ocean's fury.
Oh, Dionysus!
Get me out of here.
So yeah, that's handy.
Here goes nothing.
Zelda games are really hard to classify. You know, usually adventure games, like fantasy adventure, usually works the most. You know, there's a reason why the Zelda games have become, you know, like Zelda's kind of become like its own thing for the most part, and like games that emulate it essentially are called Zelda clones.
Lord Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
Now that is something. A right princely gift there, Zach. And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
Thank you, Dionysus.
Overflowing cup.
Now how's my favorite underworld god surviving? Zach, you're holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
You cast lobs, large explosive, you call it, causes hangover. Drawn drink.
Cheers, mate. Who's first? To be the last of this lot. Not now.
Medieval fantasy, I wouldn't say, because again,
Let me see.
maybe not, but again, also maybe. That's medieval is also a very broad term because that incorporates a lot of different time periods and elements, depending on the culture of the region.
Misty,
You know.
how long have you been down here anyway, if you don't mind my asking? Seems like you're pretty settled in. It's quite a lovely place.
How long have I been down here, huh? Huh, I don't have the faintest. You lose your sense of time once you're a shade, or maybe once there's not a sun or moon over your head. But yeah, I found myself a decent spot and fixed it up a bit.
Pom-pom rinse.
Sounds good.
Really hit the spot. See you.
Careful, hon.
Right, but the sword, like, you know, knights, swords, shields, armor bows, arrows, castles, etc. existed far beyond that, or even before that. So, concepts are not new, it's just privy to that. Like, the Renaissance Fair is essentially like a medieval festival, even though, like, those are two separate different time periods. They seem to blend together a lot of the times.
Doing business.
Farewell. My plan to get a hold of you via the boatman worked out flawlessly. Harness the might of the sea, then, why don't you?
To cast damage exposed in an area, knocks them away. A comics unit. Just do. Again, I would say fantasy, not medieval, which people seem to be confused on.
Can I call you Bone Hydra? Lerny, maybe? Lerny, I like that.
Weird. People classify things mimetically because of, pop culture, and it sometimes might be easier to call it that, even if it's incorrect. Like, for example, I mentioned this a few times, that, you know, we call, like, Disney Springs and you know, in Orlando, downtown Disney, even though it hasn't been called that in years. Same thing goes with Splash Mountain. It's called, you know, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but for a lot of people who've been going to the parks forever, still Splash Mountain.
Not yet. That's what you get. Thank you.
Anyway, moving on. Let's see.
That victory of yours shall be short-lived.
I'm short of coin.
So there should be a fishing point up ahead, which means there's gonna be, you know.
Nice and cool up here.
Fishing spot.
Bite this.
I got a carp.
Another carp. How about another? I'll take what's mine.
You leave my troves alone. You lived through all of that.
Woohoo!
Mine now.
Oh, the hammer. Definitely needed the hammer.
Next.
All right, moving on.
My weapon's hidden talents.
After you finish, hits your next to attack deal hit more damage. That one.
Perfect.
All right, let's Yo! Dang, I wish I could show you this picture then pretty much shows that Zelda is around the, what is it, the bucket load of magic? I am not too sure what that means, but I do know magic exists in Zelda. So, although the funny thing is, magic back in medieval times, quote unquote, was literally just science and superstition. That's it. They couldn't explain it, and it was heresy. If you were confused, you know, if you considered a witch or a wizard or you dealt in black magic, you were either weird or you were like, you know, for the most part, you were either weird or you were a heretic. Or at least part of the medieval period, or at least the Dark Ages. Depending, because medieval and Dark Ages are two different things, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Moving right.
All this magic in it.
Anything I need. Hit me. In the name of Hades.
Yeah, 50 times more Tuesdays, gain that. Cast. Every time you use cast, and how much you want to bet this is the, you know, the Minotaur?
It is not often that my challengers return to face another slaughter in my hands.
Yeah, well, you're kind of in my way. What choice do I have?
Your choices led you here, and they will lead you to defeat.
For later.
Yeah, it's interesting that Zelda does have as much magic, you know, in there. However, it's not that much different than a lot of other games that have a lot of magic. You know, Elder Scrolls is like loaded with literally like schools of magic and whatever. Damage your God gauge shows up faster when you do critical. Oh, okay, this guy. We haven't gained or lost a lot of things, but we're gonna give him a gift. We have plenty.
Here in Elysium, you have to win this stuff, so I have rarely had occasion to enjoy it. Thanks.
I'd say you earned it more than anybody else I've seen around here lately, though I don't make the rules.
What is it this time, stranger? You're quite effective at locating me, but not so good at leaving me in peace.
Just on one of my little jaunts through paradise is all, sir. Happened to be on the way toward my destination.
You think this place a paradise? At least down in the depths, there are so many other souls with whom to share one's misery. No offense, I know that you're just passing through.
I don't have to lose any of that next change. Rock and roll, though.
Bit of a break.
Yeah.
That's life.
And Elder Scrolls is a true RPG, though. Unlike Zelda. Less, I would say more or less the original, or like at least, you know, Arena, Daggerfall, Battlespire, Morrowind, and Oblivion are traditional RPGs where I would question Skyrim's RPG legibility, even though you do level up in that game as such. So, you know, it's loops. Ugh, one more. No, okay. Your magic is based on either intelligence, charisma, or wisdom. There isn't really a true magic stat, there's magic stats. And you also get, like, depending on how much you say, your spellcasting ability is based off of certain, like, you know, certain, like, ways you know. But I wouldn't say there's a pure thing for just magic. Yeah, your spellcasting ability, sure, but, like, you know.
Poor me.
I'd recommend playing, like, any, like...
Sworn enemy. Our foolhardy challenger approaches once again, I see. Well then, prepare to be run.
I would say try Baldur's Gate would be a good, you know, start to that. Since it is based off of, you know, 5th edition, you know, of Dungeons & Dragons. Damn it! Got him.
That'll teach him. My boon from chaos is like the rest of your existence.
forgot what the acronym for D&D stats are, so. There's a direct acronym for the whole thing. But your ability scores are Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma. Right? Like, the best way they can describe both is the one chart that says, based on, tomatoes. Strength is how, how easy it is to crush the tomato. Dexterity is how you can, take being hit by a tomato. Constitution is basically like being able to eat a bad tomato without getting sick. Intelligence is knowing a tomato is a fruit, not a vegetable. Wisdom is knowing not to put a tomato in a fruit salad, and charisma is convincing that a tomato isn't actually an apple. It's the best way to describe all those.
I'm out of here. Shiny.
Let's see. Let's do 20 first. We're not alone. Da 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 da.
just go down this Sata hole. Could use the fishing there.
Ooh, I got another fish.
There. I am victorious. Let's see here.
Oh, Shiden. Off we go.
Hey, a Sata sack already.
Yeah, deals damage in it. Yeah.
Cheers, Uncle.
I'm gonna take a gamble here, and while I can try and get the other stuff, no.
Always better care on.
Yep.
Good enough to eat.
Alright, let's go.
Each violent countenance of Cerberus agrees the Sata sack must be destroyed.
Hit.
I can go.
Alright. Doors open, let's go!
Been waiting long?
No matter how many times you try, your stubbornness shall get you nowhere with me. Of the underworld, heed me and rise from the earth to do my bidding.
Can't do that.
No problem whatsoever.
Here we go. Got him.
Let's finish this.
Hopefully it won't be too terrible. I took one of my death spies, but look how little health he has. Got him!
The world you seek out there is even crueler than the one you know.
Woo!
You at home.
Hermes would be proud.
I did it! Again!
Beyond
Let's
the
see how to
frozen
beat the
overlook,
game!
await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold.
Let's see how I have to beat the game! Again!
So bright.
Oh, it's you.
All manner of fruits and vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from the realm of death.
What are these things? Mother, I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld, but he would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you? The fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
It's Nyx spelled with an X, by the way.
Nyx. Of course she was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though, let me ask you something, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back? To see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus. Of course I would have.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
It's just a hunch of mine.
Damn it!
Be back.
Oh, I gotta beat the game again!
He wanted her to leave, didn't he? Hey, where's Hypnos?
That's some barn restaurant, but shut down due to non-payment rent. What do you mean by that? That has nothing to do with what we're doing. What?
This is off to be expected from your brother, but from you, Thanatos? You're practically the god of punctuality.
My lord, I apologize sincerely for the lapse in my performance as of late.
NYX.
Duties following the recent war above took more of a toll from me than I expected.
Thanatos, even we gods require rest from time to time. Someday we might get it around here. Once this accursed house is well in order, finally. Until then, I appreciate your diligence. Do not...
Thank you, my lord. I am at your service. I'll be getting back to my assignment now.
My authority does have its limitations.
Hit the pooper!
Only the very best treats for my...
Cerberus yelps in merriment upon receiving such a generous...
Pet the pooper! Love the pooper!
Hello there.
Orpheus, I don't suppose you know how come I keep running into Eurydice in particular out there. All the shades resting eternally in Asphodel, it seems beyond coincidence I always find the one that's dear to you.
For these games, I wanted to try out Dead to Rights. You can actually play as a dog in that game.
I have no knowledge of the weavings of the fates, my friend. Perhaps they trample on what used to be my heart for leisure or for sport, do you suppose?
The fates can't be that cruel.
A word. How is she, child? Queen Persephone, I mean. Has she been well up there in her abode? What is it like?
She's doing well, I think. It's nice to visit her. Her residence is beautiful, a little home nestled amid the cold. All of these plants in bloom, it's difficult even to describe. And very bright as well.
That sounds quite pleasant for someone who values brightness, I suppose. Well then, I trust your visits are worthwhile for the both of you.
They are. Megari's not around. Appreciate your patience. Here's the catch of the day. All right then. The head chef is on the board.
Head chef is employee of the month!
What's on the old exchange? Sure, why not? Could always use more keys. Seems like a good deal. Here's the gemstones then. I'll take it. Need more gemstones for that.
There must be some mistake. Prince, you're giving this to me?
I want you to know we all appreciate you do, sir. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay?
some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
Sure.
Let's see.
I've mastered that. I've no more darkness. Looking good.
Fuck, it's the bow again.
I think I need my bow.
What's up, boyo?
Let me see you now for what you truly are.
New arrows or something there, pal?
New one there.
Need Zeus. I can't unlock this empty slot, but we'll get this started since we have a few minutes.
No, thank you.
There's no need to make it more difficult, especially if we can just fits on through.
Mighty Aphrodite, if not for our acquaintance, I'm certain that my days or nights would be much drearier indeed.
Why, dearest, such a wonderfully thoughtful gift for me. I love it, and I would be lying if I said you shouldn't have. I've been waiting for a special moment to confess my great appreciation for your deeds. This moment's special enough, isn't it?
Let's see. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. Your cast is wide, short-range blasts that inflicts weak.
Heads up. Going in.
Each spurring you toward their mountaintop. They place such value on familial bonds, but none of them remember who I am. Do not place too much faith in them, O son of Hades.
Oh, I could have. Yeah, okay.
I have a better idea.
Pinnacle? I would say the trebuchet was pinnacle. Then came the crossbow, especially in gunpowder. That's my argument. Chaos in this matter is more of like a natural thing. Obviously, like a more primordial ideal rather than actual destruction, you know? I don't remember what they said about the bow and arrow in Iron Man, and it's been a while since I've watched that movie.
Come on, then. Empty. The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Almost there.
Look what I found. Got it. I win this round, fish.
Ooh, if that has the one where we can just keep firing, then we're in good hands.
Quite the bow.
Ooh, Zeus!
Come get smashed to bits. There. Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Goodness, nephew, that's an offering indeed. I'm thankful for your piety to me, and as a show of generosity to you in turn, I present this.
My thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus.
Thunder, sick it.
Nephew, I have somewhat of a favor I must ask. You tell your father, if you so happen to run into him again, that his brother Zeus forgives him and would like to reconnect and welcome him into the family again. You tell him for me, hmm?
Special causes lightning strike dying about foes.
Is my hair sticking up?
Ooh. Oh, this is different.
I'll take it. That's good.
Let's piss off Zeus.
Not yet.
What choice was it, really?
Audacity runs in our family, Zagreus, but my advice to you is that you keep it carefully suppressed in your relationship with me.
Hate to do this, Uncle.
But now they give us better stats. Or at least a better boom, pretty much, I mean.
All right, let's call the score between us settled up for now. Just don't go spurning me again, you understand?
Yep, it is Greek mythology, so good for you for noticing finally.
All right. Interesting.
That's what you do.
I can handle this. Can't buy that.
I'm wondering if you could steal from him, what would happen? Look it up.
Can't afford that. Guessing Electo? Oh well.
I heard that you escaped. Then what are you still doing here?
You know, I think I'd rather fight you to the death again than try to answer either of those questions right now.
I don't know what you're up to, Zagreus, but I guess it doesn't matter either way. All that matters is you're not getting past me. You can't hurt me. Start running for your
Down she goes.
Yes. Mine.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Dig a hole. Digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Dig a hole. Dig a hole.
somewhere.
Well, this is all I had planned to do tonight because we're actually halfway now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have this week. We got through 3 of these, and only once did we fully succeed. Oh my god! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube, and hit the notifications so hit the notification so you know when I'm going live next. Alright, so that's all for this week. Next time, yeah, success we finally had tonight, and it only took us realizing that we don't need to take those bounties in order to actually, you know, do anything with it. Just an added difficulty layer if we wanted to, and it's just too frustrating. With that being said, that's all for this week. Guys, tune in next week for more Hades. Tune in tomorrow on Twitch, however, for the next 3 episodes of Kamen Rider Drive. As always, I'm SuperMcGee64. Have a great one. Take it easy. Good night.